Hello and welcome back to another episode of Farm and Life with LaFour. So today we are back in France. So Dad is making a cage for the back of the new quad that they bought. So he's going to show you how he goes about making that, and then they're going to show it in use so you get to see it fully finished, and they'll go around and show you what they're going to be using it for. I am still in Australia, and sorry if I haven't gotten videos up recently. Work has increased quite a bit for me over here, but I have still gotten around filming. If you're following along on our Instagram, you will have seen that a few weeks ago I was on a farm. So I was on a cattle farm. It was actually an Irish guy who's over here, and he has quite a big Ford collection, so I got to go around and film all of that. And I also went to a rodeo and filmed a little bit of that. I'm not sure how that will turn out. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue on editing them videos now and try and get them up for you. And then Mum and Dad have a lot more footage that they sent over to me of the silage and so on. So apologies again, but we are still trying to get through and make as many videos as I can get out. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. You can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever you like. Leave us a comment and let us know what you guys think of Dad's creation. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video.
So, back at my quad here, I have one panel here made up. So what I have to do is, there's only a rounded end on one end of these panels, but I want a rounded end on both. So I'm cutting, you can see there where I joined it, I'm cutting the round piece off another one, just to have it the same both sides. And that's the size of it, that's the width of it there. And now I have to make up the back panel and the two ends and put a floor in it. Not that complicated. So, what I'm trying to do here is, well, there's all the bits I've cut off, bad bits. I want the back half to be in two halves, or the back piece to be in two halves. So this is the top, but I want a rounded end when I cut it. When I cut one of these panels in two, I want a round end on both sides. So I have that there, and I have a piece there, so I just have to cut another piece of round now here of another one, and that'll be the top of the back. So when you come over to the back here, this is the platform, when you lay in buckets, you have to lift them in over the whole lot. So, and then I set this up. So this is going to be the back. Goes down there like that, and then it's going to have the lower one here that fits it in, and then I'll have the other half that's here will go on top if I have a calf in it. So that's the plan on it, and then two gates either side, and then bore is a hole here just to pull out the pin. So here we have it now, but that has to be reinforced. I have to bring a bar up the inside, and the same here. Just don't know whether I'll attach it to this or not. I prefer not to, just to have one pin to take it off. These are two offcuts. I might make them up there for both ends. We'll see. So then this is the back. It'll fit on. It'll be on the whole time for a calf, and I hope that the head swings down like this when I'm not using it. So when I want to, when we're drawing like a bucket, it's random low to leave 4 or 8 buckets if you wanted it. And there'd be a light timber floor on it. I'm not putting the steel floor because and they would be in the steel would be making a lot of noise and slippy. So why I went for that width is it takes 4 buckets, and it's not going to be any extra heavier or that big extra wide going in narrow spots. So the next job now is to put the frame on here and the 2 gates and then the back, and then I should do it. Okay, so I'm back here again. I have the 2 gates cut out of other ways, so I'm going to put them there like that, so they'll fold in that way, out of the way if I was bringing long stuff, or they'll fold back that way. So the hinge mechanism is I'm going to bore. I have this, I call 3/8 or 10mm bar. So I'm going to bore a hole in all them, make the hinges out of it. And then this bar will be attached to this. I'm trying to make this as light as possible. Then the little flat will go on, so the gate will lift up and down, and that's how I'll close it. So if the gate will be the latch itself. So I just want to get a nice drill bit now. So you need my glasses now to see these. Where is 10mm? 10, 11mm. Try 11. I don't want it too tight. And I just try that down in the hole. Yeah. So that's just bang on, and that 11mm bit. So I don't like these sets. I know 6mm and all them other ones you'll break more often, but for doing oddball jobs, to get the ones in between, because a lot of the places that sell drill bits just sell 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't go, so there's a 9.5, 11, 12, which is very handy for the jobs like this, or drilling out studs. So that's all I keep them for. They were a good bit, and I have other bits there then for doing a lot of straight drilling or that. So I have one drilled out there, like that. So when you get one made up and have it right, to save measuring and doing it all, just leave it down, cut it out and leave it down on top. Might be a bit slower, but it's a lot more accurate. And then clamp the vice grip in on it, like that. So I'll do that with them all now, the 4 of them, and they'll all be exactly the same. So then round off the corners. It's a little bit slower, but you'll have them all exactly the same. Now these 2 are the 2 latches, and I'm going to bend them here on the spinders. So I usually make the 2 of them together, and makes life, they're both identical. Then they might have to cut a little bit off to offer it up, but other than that, we'll put the 2 of them on there. That's it. So there's one gate on, and the idea of this latch is, because it's such a light frame, the gate is a part of holding it together as well. So if you had just a bolt going across there to go in and out, that's going to hold it. There's not going to be much weight on it, but everything kind of holds everything together. Now, then to open the gate, it's this stuff, and you can swing it in there. That's how the middle is. The gate will stay in there, both of them. If I want to bring something long Maybe I might never bring that along, but even if I just wanted to close the gate like that, that's swinging. Now I have to dream of a way to open the gate, the way of the gate. I hope that all the bouncing shouldn't lift up and down. Whether I have to bore a little hole here or not, I don't know, but we'll try it. Might put something here, maybe to attach it to keep it open that way. So here we are, back at our whatever you call it, cage on the back of a quad. So I have two gates made, and they open out like that, or they open in and they close there, like that. So you can leave it up and down. Now I put two wheels on it, but they can come off, and this back folds down. I'll show you. So yeah, that's it. Put the wheels on, it'll carry two people, no bother. Here I am on it. She's on suspension and all, no bother. Now the holder pulls off, so if I have to take it all off now to weld it up properly. So the back crate is almost finished, and now I'm going on to the roll bar. Now these are all off this off a barrier, feeding barrier, and that's off a ring feeder. Yes, they are going to be a roll bar, believe it or not. So I think this one here is what I prefer. That one is probably the right width, but it's made out of very heavy steel, and there's enough weight going onto this without. Now on some of the comments there, we were told not to put on a roll bar, but for some reason I want to put on one, and I can understand where they're coming from. So there's my feeding ring roll bar. So I've made a bracket on here, bolts on the inside there if you see it. Don't want to weld on them. So I have another bracket bolted on here. I'm going to bring it out at an angle, and then when I'm finished I'll put a lad into these two holes on this carrier. So should stop it. Why I went for that height, it just fits straight into the Murphy trailer. So and then I have the beacon light to go on there somewhere. There. Now the beacon light came with the bike, but the bracket didn't. Now I was going to put it up here or somewhere, but I think it'd be too high. So I think I'll bolt it on there. I had that bracket, as I said, the beacon light came with it. So I'll bolt that on there, and I can bring the wire up through the middle of the round bar and attach it there, so you won't see wires around them. So I think that'll look snazzy. They're nice little lights I got. I have them on the Murphy trailer. They're a tail light, they have a side marker and a front marker. I just had to put them on, I think, to finish it off. There's the guard dogs. There's Lexi. Got a shock off the fence this morning.
I didn't get a shock off the fence.
Huh?
I didn't get a
So we're not fitting, we're just demonstrating. Well, there will be women coming there now next week, and we'll throw the meal along there. There was cattle there all winter, so you can see there it should be hard to turn the trailer here. And so we'll put on the wheels now, and we'll show you what the wheels are. So these are 2 more easy feeds. So if the weather is bad, or we're just giving soya and minerals to cattle, you have to come up here. So you can turn it up here on the road, no bother. Now if we were coming up to these two easy feeds, we'll be using 8 buckets. So to be very hard to turn a trailer, you're on the side of the hill here as well, and the ground is uneven. So that's it. Now stop! I'm going to hop up and up here now as well. See, you can put a bucket on top of one another. Nobody will bring 8 buckets.
You want to stand there?
So I'm on the back of it now, and we're going down. So here we have it with the 2 gates closed in, and you can bring stakes, or you can use it that way most of the time as a kind of a platform for just carrying a person. Now the 2 back wheels work really well, but between the 2 I might have to put a little bit of a support, because the wheels turn in a little bit, and so I'll just to hold the pressures on that. So if I have one balance off the other, that'll do that. It's just another linkage. But 2 of us can stand on the back of it with the wheels on it and no bother to it. So, and I'll show you now whipping it off, and then that's it. Yep. So to take it off then, it's no big ordeal. You just want the 2 gates in that position. This gate as well. Over here. Now I have a little bar here. I just pull it out there. So then the floor flicks up, so you can get in. And I left the hole here for your hand to get at the pin. So it's just 1 pin, and then that's it. It's off. So it just fits on straight into the doorbell. No bother taking it on or off. So I'll pull it back on now again. So it's easier to balance it on your own when you're standing in the middle of it. And that's it. On. Put back in the pin. And Bob's your uncle. So I just put this in as an after yoke. Takes a bit of the weight off the pin. And it's just held on here with a little clip. Then you can put the gate here. And that's it. Finished. So yeah, it works well for us. Might work for some other people. I think it's a lot handier than a trailer for us. And like I said, the next thing now we're going to make is the anti-theft device. Now we put this piece of timber on it as well. The dogs go on it. I have to show you that again. And that's it. And we might get another boxer or something. But I have a thing made here for the light. That's why them two holes are there. We have the movable light. It fits on here, so you can zoom all around if you do go off the cattle at night. It's just to have it as practical as you can, and we like things that way. So that's it. That's our quad, and our wheels fit there, as I said. And yeah, it's very practical. We're getting great use of it now these days. And if we get other bits. So after I make the anti-theft joke, the next thing I'm going to make, it's not my idea, I've seen them on YouTube, is a calf catcher. It fits on this side, I think. So this old trailer was over in the other yard, and it has springs and all. I think I only need the two wheels on the outside. So if I had a sick calf out the field, we can put him into this, and then if want to put him back into the cage. So and it's very safe. So that's the anti-theft device first, and then the calf catcher is the next thing after that. So that's all. And she's well able to pull all these things. She's 500cc, so it's not a problem. Okay.
So that's that for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought down in the comments. We have more videos to come. So obviously, as I said in the beginning, we have the video of the farm over here, so a cattle farm with quite a big Ford collection, and also a small video of a rodeo, hopefully, and also the silage. And Mum and Dad have a bit of a surprise for you as well in one of the upcoming videos, so I'll try and get them edited and get them to you as soon as I can. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.